The Ducks 42-20 to win the first ever college football playoff national championship for the 2014 season. The Cavaliers, who have officially been eliminated from the playoffs, have 2 games remaining in the regular season, and one of them takes place later tonight at 7 p.m. as they will battle the Wizards in Washington. Cleveland is looking for its second win in a row. For News Talk 1480 WHBC Sports and Canton's Morning News, I'm Kenny Rhoda.
This is your Drive Time Traffic Update on Canton's Morning News.
All right, it is a Friday morning. That means it's time for our Orange Barrel update, and we welcome in ODOT's Justin Chesnic this morning. Also, folks, by the way, you can check us out live on Facebook right now, on our Twitter feed, and also on our YouTube channel. Good morning, Justin. How are you?
Good morning, Pam. Good to see you. How you doing?
Yeah, great to see you too. So tell us, what do we have in store right now? I mean, it seems like the stuff at Route 30 is just moving along pretty well.
Yeah, of course, that big $56 million project there at 77 and 30 is going well. We're going to have a little bit of stuff tonight into tomorrow morning, basically 7 p.m. tonight till 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. That left lane is going to be closed for some bridge and pavement repairs. So basically, you're going to be forced to use that right lane, which makes you do the detour route where you get off at State Route 800 and then get back on 77, then get off at 30, use the Cherry Avenue loops, then proceed to 77 north that way. At the same time, we're going to have that ramp from State Route 800 southbound to I-77 north close. So you're going to get on at I-77 south down to Faircrest, 627, loop back around northbound and do the detour that way as well. Other than that, we have one other project that's kind of getting started next week. That's a resurfacing job on US 30 and State Route 619. We'll be resurfacing US 30 between Minerva and East Canton, and then on State Route 619 between Atwater Street and State Route 183.
And the stuff that's happening on 30 and at 77 and 30, periodically we're going to have those kind of changes and things like that, right?
Yeah, that's correct. The main stuff's set in pattern, set in place through this year. But throughout the season, we'll have some pavement repairs, some minor bridge repairs that the contractor's kind of responsible for if we see any problem areas, some various lane restrictions and things like that. But it won't be anything long term. What's there is pretty much there. These are just going to be the overnight or the few hours during the daytime type of thing. We'll try to do that when there's less traffic out.
Okay. And coming up in the next couple of weeks or so, you and I have discussed, we're going to go a little more in depth on what's going to happen to the north of us up the Central Interchange. A lot of folks here travel that way and are very concerned about the work that's going to take place there.
Yeah, it is. It's actually our largest project in District 4 history. It just sold a couple months ago, $160 million worth of work, basically reconstructing the pavement there at the Central Interchange and on I-77. Then a big stretch of I-76 over to the west there between Princeton Avenue and Vernon Odom Boulevard, creating new left-hand turn ramps there at the Central Interchange as well. So a lot of work's going to be going on from 2021 through 2024, but it is a much-needed project.
All right. Well, we will talk next week, Justin. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you.
All right. If you are looking for a nice weekend, well, you're going to get it. We have lots of sunshine for today and a high around 67. Tonight, clear skies, partly cloudy for the overnight hours and a low of 46. And then tomorrow we'll have some sunshine with a high around 70 as we head into Sunday, mostly cloudy and a high of 71. Right now we have 41 degrees on your severe weather station, 1480 WHBC.
Announced yesterday that Ohio will no longer accept those extra $300 federal unemployment checks starting at the end of next month.
It was extended to help taxpayers out, but now it has arrived. Federal tax day is May 17th, and that's this Monday. Ohio followed suit and extended its tax day as well.
Tomorrow is the community gun buyback event at the Civic Center in Canton from 10 until 2. The idea is to get stolen and other illegal guns off the streets. No questions asked. asked.
Giant Eagle and other retailers are planning to keep mask requirements for customers and workers in place for now. They say despite Ohio Governor Mike DeWine's announcement to end restrictions June 2nd and the loosening of federal guidelines, they will have their employees and anyone shopping in their stores wear a mask or face covering. Kroger, Home Depot, and Starbucks will do the same.
Texting at traffic lights sounds like a good alternative to texting and driving, but the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety says the hangover effect that it causes can be detrimental to other drivers and pedestrians.
The IDF prepares for the possibility of a full-scale ground operation. 9,000 reserve troops have been called up, and combat soldiers are not allowed to leave their bases. Israel's air offensive continues targeting key infrastructure inside Gaza. 7 Hamas anti-tank units were taken out, though the real lasting effects of this round of conflict will be in the destroyed infrastructure.
The CDC pulling back face mask guidelines for fully vaccinated Americans. Officials warning about the unpredictability of virus mutations and variants, saying face mask recommendations may have to be revised. Masks remain recommended in crowded indoor settings and hospitals, plus on airplanes, buses, and trains.
3 projects at the downtown Canton County office building are done, in progress, or about to start. They include a new roof and replacement of the 3 aging elevators in the 6-story structure.
A no-hitter into the 8th inning by the Cleveland Indians' Zach Plesac until it was broken up by a base hit. But the Tribe wins 4-2 over Seattle late last night. Tonight, they'll play a late one again, 9:35 the pregame, 10:05 the first pitch, right here on 1480 WHBC.
Your world in 1 minute.
Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook on News Talk 1480.